Am I the asshole for refusing to make my sister in law's wedding cake for free? I, 29 female, run a bakery business that I've built from the ground up during the past 5 years. It started as a hobby during college, but now it's a registered business with steady clients, a dedicated workspace, and consistent orders during each month. I do mostly weddings, birthdays, and other events. I take a lot of pride in what I do, and it's not just baking for fun anymore. This is my livelihood. My sister in law, 33 female, is getting married at the beginning of June. She's my wife's older sister. We're on friendly terms, but she's always had this vibe like she doesn't really take what I do seriously. She's made comments like, "It must be nice getting to play in the kitchen all day," or "You're lucky people will pay you for something they could probably learn on YouTube." Always with a smile, like it's a joke, but not really. I've brushed these comments off in the past since they weren't happening all the time, and I just didn't want to stir up any drama. So, earlier this month, she asked if I'd make her wedding cake. I said sure, and asked what she had in mind. She sent over inspo pics for a 4-tier cake with smooth buttercream, floral piping, and real flowers on top cascading down one side. She wanted it to be a chocolate sponge with raspberry filling in terms of taste.
That's so yummy. That's my favorite.
That is a good combo. Plus, she wanted for me to deliver to the venue myself on the morning of the wedding rather than picking it up the day before herself. After we got done discussing everything, I gave her a quote over the phone with a generous family discount, and sister-in-law replied almost instantly that she didn't think I'd be charging her and the cake would essentially be a wedding gift. I told her that I don't typically do wedding cakes as gifts because of how much time and work they take, but I'd be happy to buy her something from her registry instead, or still make the cake at the discounted price if she wanted. She wasn't happy, said I was being transactional and that it was just a cake, and I clearly didn't want to be part of her special day before hanging up on me. To be clear, I have made cakes for free before, but those were small, simple ones for people I care about or for friends who were going through a rough time. This isn't that. My sister-in-law and her fiancé can pay for the cake, and it's not like she's exactly respected my work in the past. Meanwhile, sister-in-law has been telling anyone who will listen that I'm making her big day about myself and trying to profit off her happiness. Seriously. My mother-in-law called, and she didn't really ask how I felt or try to understand where I was coming from. She just seemed overwhelmed and kind of desperate to stop this from turning into a bigger family fight. She kept going on about how stressed my sister-in-law was and how she was being a bit much, but basically begged me to reconsider. My wife is completely on my side and has told her mom to stop trying to smooth things over at my expense. But even she admitted she sort of wishes I'd just said yes to avoid the fallout.